Hi, I'm John Munoz and welcome to the Business Networking Channel hosted by the Hispano Chamber of Commerce de las Cruces. With me in studio today is Amanda Olivares Cruz.
Hey John, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well, Amanda. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Well, good. It's good to have you back. I know you were in an assignment in Texas.
Oh,
on
yeah.
assignment, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's good to have you back in studio. Now, today we have a very special guest we're going to get to in a couple of minutes. She is a very famous, outstanding, beautiful, intelligent. What else can we say about this famous entrepreneur?
There's a lot of things we can't say a lot about
I know,
her.
that's a show unto itself, right?
I know.
Yeah.
She's just
In
an
fact,
amazing woman.
She and her business won an award, and we're going to talk about it in a little bit. So tell us, what's on tap for the Hispano Chamber of Commerce?
Well, right now, all I have right now are two save the dates. On March 17th, we have Aprendamos Mix and Mingle. That's, our Mix and Mingle we have monthly, and it's going to be St. Patrick's Day, so it's going to be a really, really fun event.
Okay.
And of course, it's being catered by our guest.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh,
Gave a little bit too much
you
there.
did. That's
yeah, but
too
we
much
won't mention
information.
who the caterer is.
Okay,
But
okay.
that event's going to take place from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
And I would say she's much more than a caterer.
Yes, but I mean, it's just amazing whenever you hear that one. It's just like everybody shows up.
Right.
Anyway, so then on March 24th is our March of Dimes dinner that we're having at the Las Cruces Convention
Right.
Center.
And that's for Team Zane. That's going to
Yes.
be a wonderful event as well. That obviously is hosted by Jeffrey Silva, one of our board of directors.
Yes.
And it obviously goes for a great, great cause. And some of us are going to be celebrity waiters in that.
Yes,
You're
I'm going to be one too.
You're going to be a celebrity waitress.
And you'll be
Okay.
a celebrity waiter.
I'll try. I'm not sure I'll be good at that. I've never been, so I'm
I
a
was
little nervous.
hoping to be the busboy.
So hopefully we'll get some of the guys to do a dance or something.
Yeah, we want to do like a little dance like they do at Roadhouse, just a little country two-step bill.
I don't know if that's going to work.
A couple of the waiters and waitresses are not for that, but I'm trying to push it. For entertainment, I think it'd be a blast.
Okay, we'll do our best there.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go to an expert right now, someone who obviously we're very proud of to be associated with. She's been a great supporter of the Hispano Chamber. Been a member for a long time. She's been in business for a long, long time. She started when she was 12.
I thought it was 10.
Or 10, I don't know. We'll have to get the details. But Amanda, who's our guest today?
Our guest is Marci Dickerson from Dickerson Catering, Hurricane Alley, the Games Sports Bar and Grill.
Is there anything else you own in town?
That's it. Right now, that's it.
For right now, right?
Yes, for right now. That's all we've got.
Mother Entrepreneur and Business of the Year recipient.
Yes,
Congratulations.
thank you. We were very honored to receive Business of the Year. It was quite flattering, and we were very surprised, which you could tell by the picture of me receiving the award in the bulletin was my surprise.
That was a great picture, by the way.
Yeah, I had to laugh about that. No, so we were very honored to have that and to be recognized by the chambers and have them acknowledge the hard work and the daily grind that we do every day to make sure we deliver the best that we can to all of Las Cruces. And we're fortunate to have done most of the social events in Las Cruces at one time or another.
Now, one of the things that I want to highlight too is how astute you are as a business person. Now, we went through the worst storm we've had since 1859, or I don't know, people exaggerate. So I don't know, there's like 2 or 3 inches of snow here and the whole city stops.
Yes.
In fact, they didn't work for 3 or 4 days.
The warning came on and the city stopped.
Okay, so, well, whatever.
We were scared quickly.
People in the north were laughing at us. They're
Yeah.
like, are you kidding me? But that's okay. We wanted to make sure that if people don't know how to drive in this stuff, I'm glad they stayed home. I had some people missing from work. And
Actually,
and
I
I'd
couldn't
rather-
get to work.
Yeah, some streets were blocked off. But anyway, so is this story true, Marci? I heard that you had generators and your business was still going while everyone else, just about everybody else was shut down. You were still going. People were still having a good time.
Oh, yes. Yes, no, the first night when we had the first blackout on Wednesday, we were having poker night at the Game Sports Bar, and so we had all these people play, 85 people were there to play poker, and we brought in a generator and ran extension cords and clamp-on lights and those kind of things to make sure everybody had light to play poker by. And then after that, we hooked up actual generators and ran generators straight in. We powered the buildings with generators. So we were very fortunate to have friends at Cat Equipment and Action Rentals who showed up with our big generators, and Mel Hugin from ECS came and hardwired the buildings in, and we ran all weekend long without any problems. So.
That's fantastic. So that gave the city time to get in their pickup trucks and shovel out sand and salt. So had a hot meal and got home.
Sorry.
So
that's all right. No.
But yeah, no, that's very smart. I mean, actually, we do that in our business too. But there's, since we don't really experience weather like that, people just don't think to
It is.
to do that.
It was quite surprising.
Yeah. Well, good, good. So tell us about the business. Let's start with your newest venture, and then we'll back up to your catering business and the game, which is a very successful place. We like going there frequently. My son loves that stadium hot dog. He gets that
hot dogs are
all
very,
the time.
very good.
So let's start about a new venture. I think it's iconic in Las Cruces, and I'm glad you took it over because you've made that into kind of that history that we have, but also something a little bit different. So tell us about your new venture.
Our newest project is Hurricane Alley, which is a local pub and bar that was started originally by Van Wammel in 1996. So as soon as when he turned it over to me, it had turned 14 years old. So this is its 15th year in operation. And we bought it at the beginning of the year. We completely gutted it, remodeled the bathrooms, and now it has a Mexican island bar theme. And people ask me, why do you say Mexican island bar? And I said, well, because Hawaiian is very tropical and very lush, and we're not tropical and lush because that would be just too big of a transition. So it has a great island bar theme with island decor. We've really emphasize the hurricane aspect of it. We've got a giant mural on the wall that tracks all the hurricanes. When it comes to hurricane season, we will be doing a lot more fun and games with the hurricanes, like where's it going to hit, what's it going to do, and can you guess where the hurricane's going to hit, and those kind of things. So we're really playing up on the name. And we've basically taken a local establishment, something that has already had its place in Las Cruces and the history of Las Cruces, and just shined it up and made it a little more fun. And now it's a great place for business people to go for happy hour. Thursday night we have live country music. Friday night is really geared to people our age, who want to go out and have a good time while the babysitters are watching the kids. So we've got live music for people like us.
In the early 30s?
Yes.
20s?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm 21.
And those of us that are still in denial on our age, you can come anytime too. We have that. And then Saturday night is a lot of local bands and different traveling bands come in. And
awesome.
So we have activities all during the week, and it's going really, really well. We had you all out for our ribbon cutting, and thank you for coming for that. We were very excited to have the Hispano Chamber there for that. And we had a great turnout for our ribbon cutting. So, it's just going.
That's really nice. I mean, you don't have a lot of venues here in town that have live music, especially country western music. Amanda, unfortunately, is from Texas.
Excuse me? No, I'm just kidding.
She gets all offended. That's okay. She's assimilated to New Mexico. And so that's nice because really, there's not a whole lot of bands out there where you can hear nice live music. And then secondly, if there is live music, it's not usually country western here, is it?
No, it's not. And actually, it is a very, very nice bar, and it's got a very huge dance floor for the size of the bar it is. So they've got, the dance floor fits a lot of people out there. And actually, it was really nice when we were out there because we did some little clippings and little interviews out there.
Yeah, we're going to go to those clips in a little bit and see who all was having a good time there at Hurricane Alley's. But before we do, so the dance floor
is wonderful.
Are you going to be giving lessons or something? Because I need some. If we do this waiter thing and we do the line dancing, I need some help.
We might need some. We can arrange some classes for you, John.
Thank you.
If you do the person, we can just arrange some waiter classes for you. We can just
that's really what I need.
That'll be much easier. But yeah, no, we'll have all kinds of activities coming up here in the future. We're still working on getting all of the nightly programs done, if you will. What we're going to do, we're going to start. One of our first major functions is actually going to be Valentine's Day, and we are doing what we're calling a party for the rest of us. And so if there's the standard Valentine's activities, you go out to dinner and you do romantic things with your spouse or your girlfriend. And for those people that are still single, they can come down. We're calling it the single swap. And you can come down to Hurricane and party with us on Valentine's night and, hopefully meet someone for Valentine's Day or not. Just have a thoroughly good time. So that's one of our events that we're kicking off with. So it should be kind of fun.
That's a great concept, Amanda.
John? Thank
Valentine's
you.
for the rest of us.
I don't have time for anybody.
We'll talk to your bosses and get you off work.
Right.
Okay, that sounds great.
We'll
So
give
you
you the
come to the
day
party
off.
anyway.
No, you just got to strike that healthy balance. That's a great concept. That is a great
So
concept.
that's going to be one of our first signature events that's coming up. And, we're looking forward to more along the way. We've got a lot of great concerts booked coming up in the next 6 months. We have a lot of relatively famous names booked on our concert list. Troy Olson's one of them.
Oh, how nice.
So all kinds of different up-and-coming artists are going to swing by Hurricane and play for us, and we'll have different concerts.
You just recently had one really big one on Friday, this past Friday, wasn't it? Dave, I heard a lot of the kids talk about that one.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it Dave Matthews or somebody like that?
No, we cannot afford that. We're not quite that big.
Well, I was
It would
wondering.
be nice.
He's
though.
okay.
No, but she had a really good group that was there on Friday because I had a lot of college kids. Miss Cruz, let's go down there. So I know you had a really great turnout on Friday.
So we've had all kinds of fun, and especially like our opening weekend. You know, we had the Liars. We had
That's a great band as well.
Yes,
I
the
really
Liars
enjoyed
are
them.
always fun. Everybody loves them. We had Arcadian, which is a local band here that just signed a record contract. So we were excited to have their first concert with us, and we had Razor, a band from Phoenix. So we get lots of really good bands that, you know, because Hurricane's been here so long, they have the relationship with the bar, and so on their way through town, they come by and see us. And so it's nice because we're able to have a lot of great, you know, acts and great entertainers in our place.
Well, great. We are looking forward to, and we want to say congratulations and looking forward for you to be a huge success, which we know you will be.
But we certainly hope so. We certainly hope so.
No, you will be. It's a great concept, and you're doing some great things with that venture already.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the game now. So how long has that been? It seems just like yesterday, but it's been around for a while now.
It was close. We opened in September of 2008. So it's close to yesterday, but you know, in the restaurant world, we are working on our third year, which is a huge accomplishment.
That is a
most
lifetime.
Restaurants fail in their first year.
Right.
So the theory is if you can make it to 5 years, you'll make it to 20 without a problem. So we're over halfway there. We're very excited about that. But no, it's doing really, really well. The game we designed the game to be the hometown sports bar, something that supported, you know, NMSU and our university. It was patterned after Eskimo Joe's in Stillwater, Oklahoma, because my sister went to school there, and we went to Eskimo Joe's. And
Go Cowboys.
Yeah, big time, big time. And she, you know, and so we saw that, and we realized that, you know, Cruces didn't have one of those. We didn't have a local restaurant that was devoted to the university that really was, you know, it really was something that was driven by the university and helps the university and those kind of things. So when we had the opportunity to open the restaurant, we went with the sports bar theme. We went with one that the university would have, you know, that it would be complimentary to them. So, and that was a lot of fun. And we have great historical archive pictures there. We have a picture of the 1898 territorial football champions. So that's kind of cool. A lot of people come in and see that. We've got the women's tennis team from 1915. We actually have pictures of the two women who were the very first women to ever receive an athletic letter at NMSU.
Wow.
So we have those pictures up, and we're, you know, so it's kind of a neat, you know, it's a little history tour. But the nice thing is we have really, you know, the food is excellent. We spent a lot of time working on the food and getting the recipes right and making sure the performance was correct and how we delivered it. And the service, the game actually won 9 awards this year in the Sun News Reader's Choice.
Wonderful.
One of them was for our customer service. So we take that very seriously. I mean, my personal cell phone number is on every menu, and it says right there, if you have any problems, you call me. And, you know, I don't get too many phone calls, but every once in a while and they call me, and I appreciate that because people need to know that I care very much about what happens in our restaurant, and if I'm not there, I'm not far away, and, you know, we work very hard. I have great managers. Lucas Taylor and Burl Timms manage the game for me, and they do an outstanding job, and so we're very happy with the way it's coming along.
Well, you are very engaged in your business, and that's why it's very successful. I mean, that's a tough business to be in, the restaurant business, the catering business, but you do an excellent job, Marci.
Well, thank you.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about some of those famous pictures at the game, because I think Toby Rue's picture might be missing.
Oh, really? That's right.
Toby Rue in 1961 was the world champion. No, I'm kidding. Toby's on assignment.
We miss
I'm
you,
kidding.
Toby.
We're just giving you a hard time. Listen, we're going to go ahead and take a break right now. We'll be back in a few seconds. When we come back, we're going to show some actual footage of some folks at Hurricane Alley's having a great time, and then we'll talk with our special guest today, Marci Dickerson.